Good morning, you guys. What's going on? Hope you guys have been having a good summer so far. Things have been pretty busy around here, to be perfectly honest. I have a workbench full of RC parts laying around. Here, take a look. Got my buddy's Red Cat Racing 5th scale, all torn apart. Stuff all over the bench. Got the motor all torn apart here, doing an inspection. Unfortunately, the motor is junk. It had lost compression due to, if you guys can see it, sand getting in there. Sorry, my hands are a little shaky from the coffee this morning. It happens. Yeah, sand entered in from that air filter. You can see this is the back side of the filter. Goes in like that. Got inside the carb. It's all nasty. And ended up scoring the piston and lost compression. And that's why it wouldn't stay running a lot of the times when we were taking it out. But we got it all torn down. Ready to do some maintenance to it. This is my buddy Jason, who you guys remember from the past couple of videos with his Red Cat. That's this Red Cat right now. Into a whole bunch of pieces. It was as simple of, we're just going to go through the truck, redo the shock oil, the diff fluids, replace a couple of bearings and stuff, but it's led into a bigger project, which ultimately is replace all the bearings, replace a whole bunch of parts on it. We're throwing in a brand new motor into this and so forth. So I will show you guys all of that here as things kind of happen. We just started getting in parts for it and stuff like that. So yeah. Speaking of the devil, this is him right now, texting me. What you doing in a little while? Filming you. Question mark. I should probably put a comma there. Filming, comma, you, question mark. You know, make it, I'm not filming him. Yeah, whatever. I like, yeah. Alright, he's not texting me back. I don't know. If he's not doing anything, maybe we'll swing by there and I'll show you guys some more of the parts of the Red Cat that's going on. Repainted the chassis and stuff, so we'll see. We'll see. But for right now, I need to clean up the studio a little bit. So, let's get to it, shall we? All right. So, done. Everything's all set here. Gonna go run this for a little bit today. Have some fun with it, learn it, see what it can actually do here on 2S with a brushed motor. And we may even swing over to my buddy Jason's house. So we'll see. All right, let's get going. Okay, so we're ready to go. We got the MST all hooked up. Everything works. I didn't forget batteries this time. However, on that shot with me coming in with the truck, Cool, right? I know, awesome. However, I may have just gotten my hand in a whole bunch of poison ivy and I didn't realize until after I had already been in it. So, we'll see if the pinky and the ring finger gets swollen up with a whole bunch of bumps here later on. I just didn't pay attention. So, anyways, it is ridiculously hot out here right now. I don't even know if I'll make a full battery. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, let's go take this thing around.
I would think that one of the screw tackle would be the best place for that.
Yeah, the dirt's fun. You can pick up. This thing's gonna be awesome. Let's go. Can't do it. Can't do it anymore. It is too hot. It's too humid. Mother Nature, you win. You win, Mother Nature. Oh. I can't even see on my sunglasses. They got water on them. Oh, this is nice and cold. I'm gonna go take a shower and change. I'll be back in a few. All right, so, yeah, it's been a couple of days. Unfortunately, after I finished filming that last piece, I took my shower, of course. I went to go upload some of that footage to the computer to clear up some memory space. Came back down here to finish filming, and the battery on the camera was dead. So unfortunately I didn't finish that, and it's just been a couple of days, so I'm getting around to finishing up this video. I did want to go over some of the things that I noticed on this car here real quick. Reason for why I didn't shoot a full running sequence on that video. Besides the heat out there that day, because honestly it was just way too hot. Talking 90 degrees with almost 100% humidity. I was sweating like crazy within the first 15 minutes of being there. So besides the heat, I was actually struggling a lot to drive this thing. Although it has some good traction in it, and I know the location that I was at was definitely not ideal by any means. I just thought it would be cool to run it through the trail a little bit. But one thing that I did find out about this car is that the steering servo in this thing is just completely trash. There's almost no sense in having that steering servo in there. Sometimes you turn the wheel and the wheel wouldn't turn. Or sometimes when you did turn the wheel, it would hit that little tiny pebble or a little bump in the dirt, and the wheel would lock completely one way. So you end up just not going in the direction that you want to be. So the steering servo is definitely very weak in it. I think the plastics also in the steering linkage have a little bit of an effect in that. So between the heat and the ability to not really be able to drive this thing as easily as I would have liked, I actually was getting frustrated. So I called it quits, came back, and obviously tried to cool down. But it was still definitely a fun vehicle. I do need to go through it. I do need to, obviously replace the steering servo in it. I'm going to try to change out some of the diff fluids a little bit, adjust the shocks some more, maybe try to actually add a little more weight to the car. It kind of felt a little too light when I was driving it. I mean, I'm used to driving cars and trucks, bashers and everything with one hand, and I usually, for the most part, never have an issue. This car, I had to use two hands, and I was still fighting it the entire time. Almost every shot you guys saw there, I had filmed it 3 to 4 times in order to get a decent shot out of it. So, I was actually out there for a very long time that day, although it just didn't seem like it on camera. I just tried to make it the best that I could for you. Anyways, all right, I think that's pretty much it. Covered what I wanted to cover. And I'm off to go finish editing this video and putting it together. So, till next time, you guys, I will see you on the next RC Overload. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like my videos and this video. And oh, one last little tiny piece before you guys go. With this brand new camera here, I'm still, as I've mentioned before in the previous videos, I'm still learning a whole lot about it, the color adjustments, the sound, everything like that. If you guys do notice something that just seems totally out of place, like the color seems off, it's oversaturated, it's too bright, it's too dark, or the sound just really doesn't sound like it's right at all, please feel free to leave me a comment down below so that way I know for next time to try not to do that, okay? It just helps me out. I mean, I watch it all on the computer. It may look great on there. I upload it to, to YouTube. I watch on my phone. Colors can change and stuff like that, so I sometimes go back in and edit it. But it's helpful to know from you guys, from your perspective, how it actually looks and sounds on your end. So, just that little tidbit of information. All right, guys. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time on the next RC Overload.